on such a crucial topic for today. And you know what, guys? Right here, right now, I can claim right on this stage that I'm a happy person. And in no way it means that I don't have problems at all, I don't have difficulties. Trust me, I have a backlog of difficulties since my childhood. However, it's my attitude that gives me strength and power, expertise, experience to overcome those. What I've prepared for you today is a stack of problems that you are gonna turn into opportunities. The person that comes on this stage is gonna take one of the problems and present an impromptu speech for 1 minute, given the opportunity from this difficulty. Who is the volunteer?
Come on, guys, face it!
Okay, please. Choose any. Read it out loud. And
Having hangover, you have to go to a job interview. All right. So how do I face this kind of problem? Actually, I had this problem once, so I could tell about it. Was during my MBA, we had a very big party. Of my friends. He had a party at some nightclub in Singapore, and my plan was to basically to go early so I could prepare for 2 interviews that I had the day after. I wasn't able to do that because we had some shots and then more shots, etc. I woke up in the morning and I just tried to, I tried to memorize, okay, what I'm going to do or what I'm going to answer to each of the, let's say, most common questions. So that was a bad idea, of course. The interviews went bad. So I do not recommend to having parties before any important events like that. So it was a bad method, but I dealt with that like that.
thank you.
Alon.
Okay, who is the next? Please choose. Don't forget, you have to make it an opportunity out of this problem.
So there should be like some lesson in the end, yeah?
Like what would you, like what
What would be the solution to this problem? Sort of, how would I deal with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Your boss is constantly criticizing you. I think I actually had a lot of experience with this, to be honest. Not because I've been always a bad employee, but because I guess I was always working a lot and always on the edge. And for me, this one has been always difficult. Not because I dislike criticism, but because sometimes I have my own opinion on things, and I tend to be able somehow to disagree with my bosses if I have a different view on it. So I don't really think I can give you a good advice on this one, because it really depends on your personality. But personally, I think is that if you really respect your boss and you admire him and you want to be like he is in professionally or personally, then you should try to listen to him always and try to embed those qualities in yourself too. As long as your boss doesn't cross the line. What I mean by that is, as long as your boss doesn't use bad words, doesn't call you in a negative way. So as long as that doesn't happen, personally, I'm always fine and comfortable. But as soon as I feel like the line is crossed, I think that you should never take it. You should always stand up for yourself and always speak and try to earn respect of others, even if it will cost you changing your job. Because at the end of the day, nothing really matters, and what matters is if you're living in tune with your own values.
Wow, thank you very much. That's fantastic. Very interesting to you. Thank you. What's your name, sorry?
Mansour.
Mansour. Oh, those millennials that have their own opinion. Yes, please. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex. One.
Love of your life dumped you. I have 3 times of this. I have 3 loves of my life, and 3 times they dumped me. So but I'm a happy person, really. It's not a problem because you can take a 4 or 5 or 6, so it's not a problem. The worst thing was the first time, because you'll never know. I thought I was 17 years old and I said, it's the love of my life, it's now never gonna happen again. So my heart is broken, the world is finished, I have to do nothing else. So then I have a second time, and when this happened second time, I said, it's happened second time, so it's gonna happen third or fourth or 5, so don't worry, man, you have a lot to happen in the future. So I have a best recipe for when somebody dumping you. I tell them this to everybody, especially to a guy. If somebody dump you, the best way to be more happy is find other men and find a better person. If you find a better person, you forgot this girl or boy in a second, really. But the bad thing that to find somebody better this time is very hard, because if you dating with somebody, so this person is good for you. So find somebody better in this short period of time is very hard. But if you do this, you'll be happy and you forgot about this love in some days. It's not be a problem. So thank you.
Wow, I like your recipe. Thank you, Alex. Yes, Anna?
Financial troubles. Well, I think I met these troubles quite often. And I would tell you, when I was really young, I had this problem regularly. And then I had a lot of work, I had money, but I had no time to spend them. And then I have troubles with money, I had a lot of time for myself. So I just liked this situation. I worked, and then I had time for myself. And then I again work, and then again drink, dance, and everything. And dumped guys, by the way. Because I had time to change them, to try something new. And I don't think I have only 3 real love in my life, much more. But you should know, every next will be the first. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anna. One more volunteer. Come on, guys. Take this challenge. It's very easy. Like, seriously, those problems are, yeah. Diana. Sorry, can I ask you one question? Sure. Okay, pulling. Guys, anybody knows what is pulling an all-nighter?
Oh yeah, I know very well.
Can you explain, please?
So pulling an all-nighter is when, for example, your boss comes to you, say on Wednesday evening, and you're about to go home, and he tells you, "Oh, Mansour, we have an urgent deadline," and you say, "Okay, when do I need to do this?" He's like, "You need to start now, and you need to finish this by tomorrow morning." And then you say, "Okay, I'll go grab food and come back." So you go eat, come back, and you spend the whole night in the office. So that's called pulling an all-nighter.
Thank you very much. However, in this meaning, pulling an all-nighter, when you just sit at home, you watch some TV shows all the night, and then in the morning, like when you go to sleep at 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, when you have to wake up 7 a.m., you're like, oh Jesus Christ, why did I watch the movies until like 3, 5 a.m.?
Okay.
So read out the problem.
So pulling an all-nighter and then regretting it in the morning. It happened with me several times, and actually, I can say that I have never regretted it because I was doing like my homework or something which is really special for me, and it was worth doing this. But if you were watching some TV serials and like doing nothing, I think it's not so good because at first, at night you need to sleep because tomorrow you will have work to do, and regretting in the morning, like the solution is to drink some energy drinks or a big amount of coffee. But if I were you, I would never done this like as a waste of time. Yes, I guess the solution is to drink some energy drinks or a big amount of coffee, and if you have an opportunity to sleep for 30 minutes or maybe more, you need to take it because it's worth doing this. So thank you guys for your attention, and
Thank you very much.
It doesn't work
Yeah,
anymore, so you
personally,
start
I love
more
power
strong
naps
things.
as well.